Hey there everyone, it's Jazzboy here, and today I will be talking about how you can get all 3 currently known trophies in Secret Neighbor. So I'm sure all you Secret Neighbor fans will be fully aware of the brand new summer update that has introduced Map 5, a new amusement park map, along with various other changes like Hello Neighbor 2 assets being added, tomatoes being added back after being absent for like 2 years, new emotes and skins, and of course the return of the Mayak event and the addition of trophies. The current known trophies are all rewarded for completing the main 3 in-game events, the Mayak event, the Man in the Hat event, and the Rocket event. In this video, I will be explaining how you can unlock all 3 trophies, which also means I'll be explaining how to complete all of the in-game events. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to see more of my content, and yeah, let's begin. So the first event we are going to talk about is the Mayak event. Let's talk requirements. You can get the Mayak event by just completing it, and it's by far the easiest trophy to unlock. You will need 6 players, and make sure to select map 1. Classes don't matter, but I suggest detective anyway. First of all, you want to unlock the locks on the basement door, but don't open the door just yet. Find out which one of your friends are the neighbor and have them wait by the unlocked basement door. There are 5 levers in the map that the kids can get to, and 1 in the basement for the neighbor. The levers can be found in the backyard shed, the 1st floor bathroom, the 2nd floor kitchen, the 3rd floor attic, and the chimney on top of the house. And as I'm saying all this, there will be gameplay on screen showing you exactly where the levers are in the house. Assign a lever to each kid and have them wait beside it, and once you're all ready, the neighbor can open the basement door and pull down the final lever. If all the players are holding down the levers, the screen will begin to shake and the Mayak event will be triggered. Now just wait for the game to end, as it ends automatically at the end of the event. Once you're back in the lobby, your trophy should be there. Next up, let's talk about the Man in the Hat event, or at least what's left of it. The requirements are that you have to be on map 1 again, at least 4 players is highly recommended, but it still works with less, and the class you'll want to use is Scout, and the neighbor should be using Scary Neighbor. First of all, figure out who the neighbor is and have them go to the shed with another player. Knock the neighbor in kid form and have them crawl backwards to the right of the inner roof to send them outside of the map. Once they are out, the neighbor needs to put bear traps down inside of all the bushes surrounding the house. There should be 7 to 8 of them. Once the bear traps are down, have the neighbor knock themselves, and you can easily do this by heading to the edge of the map and jumping off a high area to die from fall damage. Once you're back inside the house, you will need to close the eyes on the eye portraits. There are 16 of them in total, and if you take a look on screen right now, you will see me show the location of all of them. Decide who is going to do what paintings and count down before using your slingshot to shoot them. If all 16 eye portraits are closed at the same time, you should hear a noise and all the lights in the map will go out. Now send the neighbor back outside of the map and check if any of the bear traps have been set off. If they have, and the Man in the Hat is nowhere to be found popping out of them after 2 or 3 minutes, then you can trigger the neighbor win by having all the kids leave the match. Whoever was the neighbor and responsible for defeating the Man in the Hat will have the trophy. However, sadly the other 5 players will not receive it. Lastly, let's discuss the Rocket event. The requirements for this event are that map 3 needs to be selected, and you should have at least 1 inventor in the group. When the game begins, the neighbor needs to grab a wrench and escape the map using the shed. A quick reminder that to do this you will need a kid to knock the neighbor in kid form and have them crawl outside of the shed roof. When the neighbor is out, they should go in the direction of the Ferris wheel. When you arrive near it, use the wrench to take the bolts off the cart looking object, and you should be able to find a special yellow key inside. Now head back to the shed area in the house and throw the yellow key onto the balcony. It's best to have another player on the other side ready to get the key when it's thrown over. Now the neighbor should go towards the police station, which is just a flat cardboard cutout that you can find if you turn right from where you get pushed out of the shed. You should find a rocket key on a small hook on the back of the cutout, and you'll need to collect it. Now head in the direction of the lake, which is in the same area that it was in the first game. But to specify, it's past the police station and to the right a little. The lake will be quite hard to see in, but if you go to the far side of the lake, you should be able to make out a boat silhouette. And the punch card is located on the other side of it. Now return to the house and throw the rocket key onto the balcony, just like you did with the yellow key. You'll have to throw the punch card through the shed, which can be quite difficult, but it still works when you get it right. Just make sure not to glitch it underneath the shed. Once everything is successfully inside of the map, knock yourself in the same way that you did in the Man in the Hat event, head to a high area and die from fall damage. While the neighbor is doing all this, the kids need to turn off all the lights in the map, which is pretty simple. Then you can find the blueprints for the rocket thrusters in the satellite dish. And once you use the blueprints, you will need to gather the right objects to craft the thrusters. 1 gun can be found naturally in the map, however the inventor will need to craft another one using gears. Once the thrusters are complete, use the rocket key to open the rocket door and collect the special chair from downstairs in the house. Carry it to the rocket and use the wrench to unscrew the unknown contraption out of the rocket. You can just throw this piece of junk away.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Place the chair inside of the rocket and screw it in place, and then whoever is going to get the trophy out of the 5 kids should sit down in the chair before the players shut the door and lock it again. Now the neighbour should collect the yellow key and punch card and head to the neighbour room. Use the key to open the punch card slot, and once you replace the punch card with the one you got from outside of the map, lock it again. If you've done everything correctly, you should now be able to launch the rocket. And the player inside of it will be sent to space, and then back down to Earth. Lastly, have the player approach the glowing light from the house door and the game should end, thus granting that one player the trophy. So, that's how you get all the 3 known trophies in Secret Neighbour right now, so I hope this helps you guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This video took absolutely ages to record all the gameplay for, and I couldn't have done it without some of the people on my Discord server. So huge shout out to all of them. And yeah, good day and goodbye.